Hey, this week on my first year on tea, we're talking about unexpected changes on testosterone. Like some of the guys already said, before starting tea, I really researched every effect, everything that happened once you started, when this happened, etc. So I don't really think any of the changes I've experienced so far were unexpected, because I knew pretty much everything there was to know about testosterone. However, there were some changes that I had read about but hadn't really realized how it would be like in reality. So for example, I can talk about sex drive. So when I was doing research, I found that when you start tea, your sex drive is supposed to get higher, but I didn't think it would really matter. I didn't think it would be a big change. Before hormones, I had basically no sex drive at all. Like, I almost identified as asexual because I didn't really feel sexual attraction to anybody. And that's not to say that you can't be ace and have sex drive at the same time, because everybody's experiences are different. After I started tea, I actually started experiencing libido and everything. Right now it's totally fine, but between 2 and 3 months on tea, I had a period where my sex drive was incredibly high and I was horny all the time, and that was kind of annoying. It's really not a pleasant feeling to have 24/7. So I'm glad that went away for now, at least. I could also talk about the changes I knew were going to happen but didn't want. So for me, that was the case for bottom growth and more body hair. Those were the two things that I really didn't want from testosterone. I mean, I knew they were gonna happen anyways, but I felt kind of scared about them. The way I feel about my downstairs area is kind of complicated, but I didn't really want anything to happen from tea. And I used to feel like body hair and facial hair would make me feel dysphoric, and that wasn't something I wanted. But now that those two things have happened, I can tell you that bottom growth actually does not make me feel bad at all. There's definitely something there, but it's not like it's something I noticed all the time. I only notice it when I think about it, so it's okay. And as for the hair, I have way more hair on my legs and a bit more on my arms, and it's darker, but it doesn't make me feel dysphoric at all. As for the facial hair, I don't really have anything yet, except for a little peach fuzz. And nowadays, I actually find myself wondering what I would look like with a mustache, so who knows, facial hair might actually make me feel good. As for emotional changes, sadly, unlike a lot of other people who go on tea, I can't really tell you if anything has changed. I mean, my mood always fluctuates. There are periods when I'm super happy and periods when I'm totally depressed, but I don't know if it has any links to testosterone. And also, I take antidepressants and iron pills, so every time something new happens, for me emotionally, I don't know which of those things is causing it. And as for the way people perceive me, I don't really pass yet, so I don't think anything has changed there either. And finally, like Joey mentioned, I think, I was also kind of surprised by how slow things were going, especially because I started tea on a low dose and only got to the normal dose after 3 months. So yeah, if any of you who are watching this aren't on tea yet but are planning to, please don't get too excited about like the first couple months, because I know we usually expect a lot of stuff to happen in the first month or even the first week, but for me, no visible changes really happen before 2 or even 3 months, but you'll get there eventually. I'm almost 4 months on tea and my voice is finally dropping. Yay! Anyways, that's all I had for you guys this week. I hope you have a fantastic weekend and see you next Friday. Bye!